everyone, welcome back to Java in 30 days by Quipoin. Today is day 9 and we are diving into a very important topic, strings in Java. Strings are everywhere. When you type a message, when you enter your name in a form, even when websites send responses, it is mostly in the form of strings. So in this session, we will learn what strings are in Java, common methods of the string class, immutability of strings, and finally how to use string builder when we want a mutable string. So what is a string in Java? A string is a sequence of characters enclosed in double quotes. Example, hello, Java, in quotes 1, 2, 3. In Java, strings is actually a class, not a primitive type. Now, let's see some code to understand it better. Let's see how to declare strings. So, we will write string. Let's take variable s1 is equal to hello. And then let's put semicolon. Then let's take string 2 s2 is equal to, let's take new string. Then in parenthesis let's write Java. Now let's put semicolon and now let's print the string by writing system.out.println in parenthesis in quotes string 1, then we will write a plus sign. Let's write it here, plus, and then s1. And now let's close it. And now we will print another string system.out.println, and then we will in quotes write same thing for string 2, and then we will put again a plus sign and then s2, and then end it up with semicolon. Now let's save this, save, run as Java application, and then proceed, and you can see string 1 as hello and string 2 as Java got printed. Here S1 is created directly using double quotes while S2 is created using the new keyword. Both represent string, but Java internally manages them differently in the memory. We will learn more about the new keyword in further lessons. Let's see all the methods together, how they work. So let's take first a string. Let's take hello world as earlier. And end this with semicolon. And then another string name is equal to Java. And now let's put semicolon. Then we will check how to find the length. And so we will write system.out.println, and then inside quotes we will write length, and then we will find our string dot length, and then parenthesis, and we will close it with semicolon. Then we will go for the next one, which is carat. We will learn more. Now first let's complete the code. So we will print system dot out dot print ln, and then for the position we want we will write character at index, let's take 2, and then we will add a plus sign, and then name dot char at, and then we will write the index at which we want, and then we will put semicolon. Then we will use another one for finding uppercase to lowercase. Then for that we will print system dot out dot print, and then ln, we will write inside quotes uppercase, and then we will put a plus sign, and then string dot to uppercase, and then we will close with parenthesis and put semicolon. And now similarly we will go for lowercase. So let's copy and paste it for lowercase, and so we'll make change to lowercase, and now here we will also make change to lower, and now we will go for equal to and equals ignore case. So let's see for equals and equals ignore case, and now let's print it for that also. So we will just make changes here by writing equals, and then we will remove this, and we will write name dot equals, and then inside parenthesis in quotes we will write Java, and then we will close this, and similarly for equals ignore case we will write here equals ignore case. Let's put some space, and then inside this parenthesis we will write in quotes Java, and here we will make changes by writing name dot equals ignore case, and we will put a, and then we will move for the next one for the substring. So let's write for substring, and we will print here system.out.println, and here we will make change for substring, and then inside that we will write, let's take from 0 to 5 we want, and then we will put this, and we will make changes here by writing string dot substring, and then in parenthesis from 0 to 5. And now let's move further with the starts with and ends with. So we will take one more method which contains and then start with and ends with, and then let's print for that also. So let's write system dot out dot print ln, and then in parenthesis let's write in quotes contains, and then from where to where we want we will write, let's take from ELL, and then we will put this symbol and a plus sign, and string dot contains, we will put the string which we want. So in quotes we will write ELL, and we will close this, and here I have to make this in this quote, single quote. And now let's, I think there is some mistake, so let's check. System.out.println contains ELL, then string dot contains ELL, and I have put an extra this. Why this is happening? And now let's go for the next one, and so let's go for system dot out dot print ln, and let's write for starts, and then with, let's write in single quote HE, and then let's put a plus sign, and then let's write string dot and starts with, and then in parenthesis let's write HE, and then let's end this with semicolon, and let's remove this with single quote and end this with the quote. And similarly here it was also missing, So now our code is better, and so let's write for the next one. System dot out dot print ln, and then let's write in quotes and with in single quotes let's write id, and in we will put a plus sign, and then we will end the string with string dot end ends with, and then we will in quotes write id, and now let's put in quotes and this and with semicolon. Now we will use our next method, that is trim, and so we will write string spaced and then equal to, in quotes we will write Java and then semicolon. Now we will print by writing system dot out dot print ln and the trimmed word, and so we will put in quotes and then the plus sign, then paste dot trim and then the parenthesis and then a plus with the quotes and end with semicolon. Now we will take our next method, which is replace, and so we will write string and then sentence is equal to, we will write Java is fun, and then we will end this with semicolon, and now we will write system dot out dot print ln, and then inside quotes we will write after replace we will add sentence dot replace, and then we will replace the word with, in quotes, fun with awesome. So we will write awesome and then we will put semicolon. Now we have ended with curly braces. Now our code looks complete and we will see the magic. And so right click, run as Java application, proceed, and you can see the length of 10 character at index 2, that is V, uppercase hello world, lowercase hello world, equals to is false, equals ignore case true, substring from 0 to 5 hello, contains ELL is true, starts with he true, ends with ID false, trimmed Java, and after replace Java is awesome. Now what each of these means, let's see one by one for better understanding. So the length, this tells us how many characters are inside the string. For example, if we say hello dot length, it will return 5. We often use them to see when we need the size of the string. And then caret index. This fetches a single character from a particular position. Remember, indexing starts from 0. So, Java at caret 2 will give us V because J is at 0, A is at 1 and V is at 2. Then to uppercase and to lowercase, these are used for case conversion. Hello dot to uppercase becomes capital Hello and world to lowercase becomes small world. This is very helpful when we want uniform case for comparison or display. Now comes equals to and equals ignore case. This is very important point here. Java dot equals Java gives false because it is case sensitive, but Java equals ignore case Java gives true. Remember, in Java, double equals to checks memory reference, not the content. That's why we always use equals parenthesis for string comparison. Now, the substring that start and end with. This extracts the part of the string. For example, hello world dot substring from 0 to 5. So, it is very useful when we want just a portion of the string. Then comes the starts with and the ends with. These are very handy for checking patterns inside string. For example, hello dot contains ELL is true and hello dot starts with he is true. Then hello dot ends with LO is true. And now comes the trim, which is removes the unwanted space at the beginning at the end. For example, java.trim becomes just Java, very useful when taking user input because user often leaves extra space. Now comes the replace, that is old and new. This is used to replace characters or words. Java is fun dot replace with fun comma awesome becomes Java is awesome. We can replace single characters or the entire words. So these are the string methods that handling text Java in a very simple manner, as you can see here, and just for counting, cutting, comparing or cleaning strings. Next, we will see how immutability and string builder help us in performance.